800-848-WABC. Talk with Bernie and Sid in the morning right now. 800-848-9222. Where New York comes to talk. 77 WABC.
The Bruins win it 5-1. They force a Game 7 at home in Boston on Wednesday night.
Kenny Abboud, Bruins later on tonight. In fact, people are surprised that our dear friend Joseph Abboud is live in studio and not in Boston for a Game 7 against the Blues later on tonight.
I have to work for a living.
No, get out of here.
No. I would love to be there, but no, I'm going to be here.
You didn't get tickets, that's all. Let's be honest.
Well, we could always call Mitch, but I'm not going to do that.
Right.
And Kenny Albert wears our suits.
Yes, he does.
He's a terrific guy.
Oh, listen, his wife Barbara is lovely. He's named his daughter Sydney. I love Kenny Albert.
One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Well, let's do this. Last night, of course, I had the event in Queens. This was kind of a running gag on the show. What do I do both? What I do yours? You and I talked before both of our events.
Right.
Both gave each other very nice messages. My event went off very, very well.
Right.
But yours was more a personal thing. I read the speech. You talking about your late father, Joe.
Right.
So tell us, at Randolph Bill Sims, a night where you basically got a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah,
how did that go?
It was a great night. You know, it's one of those nights. It was about 300 people. Steve Garvey was there. He's one of the
Garvey.
the coaches. Oh my God! So I'm sitting next to Steve Garvey. And
Still have big forearms?
He's an amazing guy. First, he was very motivational in terms of speaking, but such a class act. You know, kind of what you loved about baseball when you were growing up. Was talking a lot about Bill Buckner, how he loved Buckner, and Buckner was a great player. And
they were teammates with the Dodgers.
Yeah, and it was just and Phil, as always, looked great. He was terrific. We missed you. Clearly, you had the event, and I think just raising awareness about prostate cancer, getting guys to get that PSA test, just get it. It's an easy thing. And Ed Randall, you got to give Ed a lot of credit for being so dogged. I mean, he is such a champion for prostate cancer. So the dinner was great. And I had a chance to talk about my dad who, passed away when I was in college, and just that, he never get to see any of my family, my children, or any successes I had. So, and I made that connection where when I threw out the first pitch at Fenway Park, they put his name back up on the Jumbotron, and I said in the speech, I said, so Dad, you see, we finally did get to Fenway together. That's what sports fans, we talked about it, sports fans who love their teams, most of it, and certainly in baseball, it's generally a family thing.
Father, son.
And so I respect, Yankee fans may hate me, they may hate you for talking Red Sox with me, but you know what, I love the Yankee fans who love their team. I really do. Although we're going to be fierce competitors, I love that. Love your team, and you know what? Let it be something special.
That's the spirit, Joseph Abboud.
Right? Why not? Right?
Yeah.
And that's a way to sort of unite us all. But of course, the Red Sox are 8 games out. But
don't turn into Toronto Raptor type fans.
No, you can't do that.
Can't be booing people when they're laying on the ground sprawled out.
Well, here's the thing. I just said to Sid, I just changed my allegiance in this series. I'm now rooting for Golden State.
Yeah, you can't do that
because you can't cheer
ever.
when a guy goes down.
Never.
I mean,
Never.
you just can't do that.
I mean, you're allowed to be internally. Look, I'll say this.
Of course,
right? But when athletes say they do this all the time, they go, "Listen, we want to beat those guys at full strength." Stop it. You want to win a championship.
That's right.
That's all you care about.
Right.
Whether they're at full strength. We don't want to be.
You want to win.
You want to win.
Right.
And the fan feels the same way.
Of course.
But you just have to, maybe you're being phony, but you got to act the right way. Just like the girls. Don't jump up and down when you're
That's
up
my
9-0.
feeling. That's my feeling. And you talk about gamesmanship and sportsmanship. There's a level you can take that to where it becomes obnoxious. It's like piling on. You're talking about, will an NFL team just want to pile on?
Jimmy
points?
Johnson always got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
It'd be 63-0. He'd have his quarterback throw a bomb.
Yeah. But these guys are also trained to play, and you can't take them out of their game. So if you score, you score. But, I just thought that was a terrible experience the other night. I just thought it was terrible.
Yeah, I'm still rooting for the Raptors, though, I got to tell you.
Why is that?
Because I hate Golden State. I don't know. The fans suck. The Canucks suck. I mean, what they did was not classy, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm still rooting for a Raptor victory.
Yeah, let's put it this way. Golden State's been amazing, and they're still playing great without Durant. So, you know what? You got to give them a shot. And I don't see them losing Game 6.
You know what's great about this finals for me?
Yeah.
I don't care who wins.
Well, that's the best
I'm a
part.
Knicks fan. What do I care?
The problem with if you go to a baseball game, you have between innings to rest. When the other team's up, you rest. In hockey, I can't eat dinner till 11:30.
Oh, there's no rest.
It's just you're on the, and you realize, it's such a cult sport, but those athletes, the speed on the ice, and you got to really appreciate. Especially when you get to the Stanley Cup.
Well, this
playoff hockey is nothing like that.
It's unbelievable.
Like it. This one is special because you knew the Patriots always have a chance to win a Super Bowl with Brady,
right.
And the Red Sox have won 4 World Series in 15 years.
Yeah.
There was no reason to think when we started this second NHL season that the Bruins would be playing for the Stanley Cup. There was no reason to believe that.
That's right. And I think you know this, but this is the first time in over 100-year history that's been a Game 7 in the Boston Garden.
That's right.
Which is
so unbelievable.
That is. I didn't know that.
It's the first time there's a Game 7.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Boston Bruins win the Stanley Cup tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You're crazy, right? You're going nuts. You're thrilled. You're euphoric, right? But you find out David Ortiz died.
You gave me, you are such a jerk.
Funny.
You gave me literally a heart attack this morning. I was trying to find. I couldn't believe it.
You really didn't believe it?
I swear to you.
Sid announced that
I think
David
you want to
Ortiz.
talk about Orson Welles and War of the Worlds. The Martians are invading New York City. I had a heart attack.
Sid announced that David Ortiz had passed away.
And
at 6 o'clock this morning.
He's such a bad boy, right? I want to come in and punch him.
I got a bunch of texts from people that believe it. But on a serious note, when you're hurt, I know you know David well. You know all the Red Sox players well. Do you dress David? He's too big for you.
No, we did some suits for him in the past.
You did?
But yeah, we could. The great thing about with custom tailoring, we can do it all. We can fit them all.
Well, he's going to lose a lot of weight now. So.
Well,
Do you charge him more when they're that big?
He's too big to even charge him at all.
Right.
No, he's a great guy. But you have to realize, as a Bostonian, he's more than a great baseball player to Boston. So he has this hero status because of what happened with the bombing in 2013.
The speech he made.
Changing the course of Boston history in 2004 with the Yankees and the Red Sox coming back from, I know Yankee fans don't want to hear this, but coming back from 3-0 to win. He was so instrumental in reshaping the image of Boston and self-esteem, because Red Sox fans always were, we had this inferiority complex to Yankees. And up until 2004,
that changed.
We really couldn't hold our heads up.
Plus, unlike Manny Ramirez, he didn't get caught.
No, whatever they all did. There's a name on a list. Yeah. When you look at sports and you look at what he did and his and the charity that he's done for kids in Boston, he's a hero there. So it's a terrible.
But what
story.
if the story is true? What if in fact he was having an affair? And that doesn't make somebody a horrible person, but he was with a drug lord's wife. I mean, that is it's stupid. Beyond the adultery, which is not nice, but to do something like that is really stupid and dangerous, not just for him, maybe his whole family.
Well, that's always, the real questions are, what really did happen, and we don't know. But obviously, where there's smoke, there's fire. But if you look at the bigger picture, we're all human. We all have flaws.
Absolutely.
What's ever happened, and I'm not making excuses for any of that, but if you look at the status, if you look at how we look at JFK, and how many of us love
Babe Ruth?
Was
a drunk and a womanizer.
It's being human, but when someone represents a city that way and the things he's done, I think people are trying to look beyond that and past that to say, who is he as a human being?
You are just unbelievable.
I love him.
He can go out and kill 30 people.
It's like he can shoot somebody on Newbury Street.
That's right.
To paraphrase Donald Trump.
That's right. But you gotta love the guy because his personality was big.
I agree with you.
His stomach was big too.
Well, I hope he recovers. What was great of the Red Sox is they got him back quickly. They got him back to Boston.
They did dedicate the game to Ortiz last night and lost. They lost again.
And as you announced,
I know that. I know that. And I know you've got a very important guest coming up. But let me leave you with this, that, Boston is a great sports city. It's always sort of looking at its rivalry with New York. But that's what makes sports so great. And that's why I love it. And living in New York can be tough as a Boston fan.
Sure.
But I love the fans here because they have a passion for what
they're great.
They really are.
And we love you, Joseph.
We do.
Buddy.
We love you so much. I'm going to take a flight to Boston next Tuesday.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I'm going to play inside the house that David Ortiz built.
You are going to love every minute of it. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for today.
Great job.
Love you guys.
We love you, the great Joseph Abboud, everybody, fresh off his Lifetime Achievement Award last night at the wonderful Ed Randall dinner with Phil Simms. Please do us a favor. You're going to love it. check out his store, the corner of 49th and Madison, the Joseph Abboud Black Label flagship store. It's my Disney World. You will love it too, Joseph Abboud. We'll take a short break. Still lots more to do with Howie Mandel and Mark Feinsand right here on the Bernie and Sid Show.
Bernie and Sid in the morning, 77 WABC.